When a bank decides to innovate, they usually go through 3 stages. The first stage is adapt. What happens there, usually you're just adapting existing capabilities and procedures to a digital world. The objectives there are usually twofold. 1, I want to sell more. 2, I want to take out costs. What that leads to is the creation of capabilities in-house, creation of possibly a new culture, and the attraction of new talents that you bring into the organization. The next phase is the evolve stage. In the evolve stage is you build on what you've built, and you're creating propositions that are new. For example, a loan product that is only available online and not available to customers. PFM, personal financial management, the ability of telling the customer how they're spending their money. These are not revolutionary products, they're evolutionary products. They force the bank to think of themselves differently and start thinking about other ways of fulfilling the need of the customer. So when you put all these things together, you get to a point where actually the bank can start saying, let me rethink who I am. Let me rethink about the proposition. Most companies have no problem with the adapt innovation. Evolve and rethink requires a bit of repositioning because you're testing, you're experimenting. So you need to start thinking about the famous paradigm of changing the tires on a running bus. If you start creating innovation in an incremental fashion, you can actually deliver disruption without having gone through the catastrophe of change. Some of the banks in this country take up to 3 days to onboard a new small business into their platform, sometimes even longer. There are challenger banks out there that do it in 10 minutes. You have created these processes in a world that is no longer there, with sets of regulation and technological capabilities that are no longer valid. The interesting thing about corporates is that a lot of them, their leadership knows that they need to change. They also realize that they don't have the culture and oftentimes they don't have the talent in-house, so they're struggling in finding ways of doing this. One of the themes that everybody talks about is collaboration between the fintechs and the challenger banks and the incumbent bank, and together they will create the new solution. If you looked at where the technology companies of 15, 20 years ago, there was a list of 10. Today is a list of thousands. So the choice of who to partner with to build a new thing has to become a professional service. Any bank that right now is thinking about digital evolution has to be conscious that if they do not shape up and look at exactly what's possible, they could potentially find themselves as dumb pipes of provider of financial services to a platform that owns the relationship with the customer.